Sonic's Green Hills Adventures Season 2 Chapter 20 The Birth. Sonic's Point of View.
Finally, the 9-month wait was almost over. Pretzel Mom's baby would be born any day now. We couldn't find out the gender yet, so it was going to be a surprise. Pretzel Mom and Donut Dad agreed on a boy's name, that being Derek. Sim had told us that he's going to just live on Earth, saying that now that he is Sapphire back, he doesn't see the point in conquering Earth. He and Sapphire even offered to help protect the town when we leave for vacations and things like that. As for Tammisro, we're friends now. It turns out that her dark magic was corrupting her the whole time. As for Dr. Eggman, we all agreed Gun Headquarters was where he should live out the rest of his days. We already had the baby's nursery set up, and the walls were painted purple. Good morning, Shadow. I can't believe I'm gonna be a big brother myself soon, I said excitedly as we headed downstairs for breakfast.
Yeah, time sure flew by fast.
Shadow replied enthusiastically. So Pretzel Mom remind me why the midwife mean by any day now. I mean, she gave us a very specific due date. I asked curiously as we began eating.
Well, that's only an educated guess, so we must be alert all the time now.
Pretzel Mom replied seriously. Well, that's nerve-wracking, huh? I asked shackly.
Yeah, but with all of you here, I'm more calm than I'd usually be.
Pretzel Mom replied reassuringly.
Sim's Point of View.
I was inventing something when I heard Sapphire coming.
Ism, what are you doing?
Sapphire asked with a raised eyebrow. Oh, I was inventing a device to help the watch hostess find out exactly what day the baby will be born on. It's almost done and it'll be way more accurate than the doctor's prediction. I replied as I was putting the finishing touches on it.
Well, that's amazing, Sim. I'm sure they'll love that.
Sapphire said as she hugged me from behind. Thanks, Sapphire. This is one of the reasons I fell in love with you. You understand me better than anyone has had before. How it's finished, would you like to come with me to present it to them? I asked curiously.
Sure, after all, I want to know what it says too.
Sapphire replied enthusiastically. All right then. Help your girl keep an eye the base while we're out. I said as we headed out the door.
Shadow's Point of View.
I was making a list with Mom's help of the things we'll need to bring to the hospital with us when I heard the doorbell ring. I'll get it, I said as I went to answer the door. Oh, hey, Zim and Sapphire. What brings you here? I asked happily when I saw them.
I invented a device that will tell you the most accurate due date of the baby. It's way more precise than a doctor's.
Zim replied confidently. Phew, that's just what we needed. Come on, and I said happily as I led them to Mom.
Hi, Zim and Sapphire. What is that device?
Mom asked curiously.
This will tell you the baby's due date. Now observe.
Sim said as he activated the device.
Sonic's Point of View.
The moment me, Donut Dad, and Longclaw heard Sim say that, we were by Shadow's side in seconds.
All right, guys, it will be tomorrow.
Sim said dramatically. We all gasped in shock, and I couldn't hold in my excitement and dashed around the house, rumbling. I can't believe it. I got to tell our friends ASAP. I said as I pulled out my phone and went to FaceTime. I set it so I could call all of my bandmates at once. Hey guys, I have great news. You see, Zim and Sapphire came by with a device that tells you when the baby will be born. Anyway, it's coming tomorrow, I said enthusiastically.
Whoa, congratulations, Sonic.
Dib said excitedly. Thanks, Dib, I replied confidently.
We'll tell your mom we wish her good luck.
Crystal said happily.
That is except for me. My parents gave me permission to go with you guys.
Marina added quickly before I could accidentally hang up on her. Oh, that's great. I'll come get you after Pretzel Mom and the stuff is in her hospital room, I said happily as my tail wagged.
All right, see you then, love.
Marina said and then I hung up.
The next afternoon, Maddie was reading a book when she felt something wet go down her leg.
Oh boy, Zim was right. Guys, my waters just broke. It's time.
Maddie hollered as she began feeling the painful contractions. At that moment, Tom carefully picked Maddie up while Sonic gathered everything on Shadow's list in the living room.
Alright, I got everything, guys.
Sonic said frantically. Then they gathered around Shadow.
Chaos control!
Shadow exclaimed and they appeared at the front desk.
Excuse me, my wife is in labor.
Tom said frantically as what in a panic stayed along with the rest of the family.
Right this way, sir.
The nurse said and led them to a room. Sonic's Point of View.
Once me and Shadow finished putting the things in the room, I dashed out of the hospital and towards Marina's house. Then I rang her doorbell. Annalise answered the door.
Oh, hello, Sonic. What brings you here?
Annalise asked curiously. Hi, Annalise. Is Marina home? You see the baby is coming. I asked hopefully.
Yes, she is. Let me go get her.
Annalise replied and went to get Marina.
Marina's point of view.
I was sketching Sonic when Mom came in. Oh, hey, Mom. What's up? I asked curiously.
Sonic is here.
Mom replied excitedly. All right, thanks, Mom. I'll be back by dinner, I said as I ran towards the front door.
Hey, Marina, are you ready?
Sonic asked happily. Yes, I'm Sonic. Let's go, I said excitedly.
All right, now hold on tight.
Sonic said as he picked up Rattlestar. Then I securely held onto him. Okay, let's go, I said once I was sure I was holding onto Sonic tightly. Then Sonic dashed off towards the hospital. Once we were inside the hospital, Sonic put me down as Shadow walked up to us. Hey, Shadow, long time no see, I said happily.
Hey Marina, it's great to see you too. Well, come on, Longclaw is already in the waiting room. Dad went with Mom to coach her through the birth.
Shadow said as we followed him. Hello, Longclaw, how are you doing? I asked as we sat in the waiting room.
I'm doing great. I just can't wait to see the little one.
Longclaw replied sweetly.
Meanwhile, Maddie was ready to begin. Tom was holding her hand, ready to help his wife any way he can.
All right, Maddie, get ready to push.
Luna said encouragingly. Then Maddie took a deep breath and pushed.
Good, Maddie. Now push again.
Luna said encouragingly. Then after a few more pushes, the baby was born.
You did it, Maddie. Congratulations. It's a goal.
Luna said as she cleaned the baby.
Way to go, dear.
Tom said as Maddie laid back in exhaustion. She was sweaty and panting.
Here she is.
Luna said as she carefully handed the baby to Maddie.
Tom, she's so beautiful.
Maddie said as tears fell from her eyes.
I'll go get your family members.
Luna said as she left the room. Sonic's point of view.
Man, if it weren't for Marina, I would have been pacing. Just then Aunt Rachel and Jojo ran in.
Sorry we're late. Traffic was a nightmare.
Aunt Rachel said frantically. No worries, Aunt Rachel. We're still waiting. I told Aunt Rachel reassuringly. However, just after I said that, we heard something. It was a baby crying. That's when Luna came over to us with a huge smile on her face.
Maddie gave birth to a healthy baby girl.
Luna told us excitedly. Can we go see her now? I asked curiously.
Yes, you'll meet your new sister.
Luna said happily. Then we headed to Pretzel Mom's room. When we got into the room, I ran over to Pretzel Mom and carefully sat on the bed. I could now see that she had black hair, tan skin, and blue eyes.
Well, guys, meet Annika Wachowska.
Pretzel Mom said as Annika reached out her little hand toward me, so I let her grab onto my finger. That's what broke me into joyful tears I could no longer hold back. Hi, little Annika. I'm your big brother Sonic the Hedgehog. I finally said softly. Annika started to giggle, which made my heart explode. Then Shadow sat next to me. Annika reached out for his hand now.
Well, hello there, Annika. I'm your oldest brother, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow said as he shed tears as well. This was amazing because she liked us already. This was the start of a whole new generation.
She's so beautiful, and where did you come up with such a beautiful name?
Marina asked happily.
Actually, Sonic came up with it.
Pretzel Mom replied casually.
You're good at giving names, aren't you, Sonic?
Marina said as she kissed my cheek. Yep, I guess so, I said sheepishly.
Well, everyone, Maddie and Annika need to rest. So say goodbye.
Luna told us seriously. But Pretzel Mom, bye Annika, I see you later. I said softly and kissed Annika on the forehead. Then we left the room.